March 6, 2026. Daily Bread. Passage. Exodus chapter 15 verse 22 to 27. Key verse. Verse 26. Title: The Lord's Ruling and Test at Marah. Bible passage. Then Moses made Israel set out from the Red Sea, and they went into the wilderness of Shur. They went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. When they came to Marah, they could not drink the water of Marah because it was bitter, therefore it was named Marah. And the people grumbled against Moses, saying, "What shall we drink?" And he cried to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a log, and he threw it into the water, and the water became sweet. There the Lord made for them a statute and a rule, and there he tested them, saying, "If you will diligently listen to the voice of the Lord your God, and do that which is right in his eyes, and give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of the diseases on you that I put on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord your healer." Then they came to Elim, where there were 12 springs of water and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the water. Daily Bread Message. Rejoicing in God's love and guidance is one thing, obediently following it is another. When the people, after going 3 days without water, came to Marah and found the water bitter, they grumbled against Moses, continuing a pattern that had begun at the seashore and would continue throughout Exodus. It seems that delivering Israel out of Egypt would be faster and easier than getting Egypt out of the hearts and minds of Israel. So too with us, it is the deep inner work of sanctification. Moses cries out to God, who helps him find a piece of wood that cleanses the water, making it fit to drink. Moses knows how to work with God. In spite of their grumbling, Moses keeps shepherding them. How would God deal with their grumbling? He issues a ruling and a test, providing a way for them to avoid disease into the future by listening carefully and obeying God's words. This would prove to be a very difficult task, both for them and for us. Only by finding identity and living in conformity with God's work in us through the gospel are we set free from the empty way of life of our forefathers as well as the cultural diseases of our time. Prayer. Father, thank you for rescuing us through the gospel. Please help me listen and obey your words, allowing my identity and lifestyle to gradually be conformed to your truth, free from grumbling and the bitterness of my wicked generation. One word. Listen and obey God's word.